How y'all doing? It's Lulu, and today I'm going to do a new moon spiritual conversation for whoever it resonates with. This is to get the gears grinding, okay, for the mudras, okay. It is late 30 and the wind is blowing, the trees are rustling, leaves are just flying everywhere, a little debris probably out there flying around. I really like it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Also, really quick, don't forget the 90-day journey to mindfulness is available on Amazon.com. Okay, the link is in the description box. I appreciate all of the likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Please make sure that you check your subscription. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Please check your subscription to see if you have all notifications on the bell. Okay, if you don't know how to go into your account and really make it specific to your needs, right? Thank you. All right, so we don't have the big girls still. We got the little girls. Okay, now let's see here. What do you have for whoever clicked on this here video? One card flew out. Yamaye. Okay. They say Yamanya. There's an opportunity that is being presented to you. You're going to have your shoes on, tied tight. Okay, do the bunny ears. Okay, because with this golden opportunity that will be presented to you, this may be something that comes once ever so often. This may be a once in a lifetime opportunity. This could easily be that this is something that is presented to you that's with your flow. I get flow with this water. This may be something that's presented to you with your flow. Goes with your flow of what. Okay, so it's in alignment with what it is that you have going on, right? This is something that you've manifested. This is something that you've put a lot of heart into bringing to fruition, basically. Because when I think about water, I also think about, ouch, that hurt. I also think about water in the body, right? They're also saying that when the opportunity presents itself here in the near future, you may want to focus on taking some time for a spiritual break as well. There's an opportunity that will present itself that also leads to a number of other events when you take this time off to yourself. I feel like you're going to meet some people, or you may have an epiphany. There's something that is going to come in your sitting space, right? Your stillness, right? When you decide to take time out to be one with the one, or really rest and rejuvenate, and then there's something that comes in, right? Yup. Open your third eye. It's at the bottom of the little girls. Okay. So what that is giving, you may move into a space where you're there may be a lot of things that transpire that lead you into the end of one cycle. You move from one cycle to another, right? You graduate, and in that graduating process, you may begin to see things even more clearer than you had in the past. What does that mean? Your gift is going up. You are doing a lot of work here, and your spirit form is evolving rapidly, I feel. Okay, let's go ahead and get some cards out. Talking. All right. Really quick, because my woo is here, and my woo has a lot to do with everyone focusing on the betterment of our environments, the earth, our frequency, or whatever it is, right, that comes to you, because everyone has gifts that they are a part of a certain collective, right, when it comes to their gifts and what they came here to do, and who they came here to do it with, whether they are in close proximity to them or not, right? When it comes to the energetic side of things, you will easily be drawn to these people on the astral, but overall your spirit is in alignment with what it is that you need to do. And so what happens with her is this has a lot to do with environmentalism, but anytime I see her, I'm reminded of sitting. You can sit and visualize the earth right? You can sit and visualize what the earth looks like to you, or certain parts of the earth that may be having issues, and meditate on those to bring a lot of love and light to those, to help to raise the frequency if they are I was going to say famished. If there's a lot of famine, or I believe that's the word. I'm not questioning it tonight. It's late. But whatever it is that you want, you feel drawn to focus on Patreon, we have Google Earth, so everyone, hopefully they did it, okay? But everyone has the Google Earth, where the Earth is constantly spinning or what have you, and you can go in that space. You can meditate with the actual not website. I guess it's a website. I don't know, but Google Earth. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Just talking. All right. So there's something here that has a lot to do with you holding yourself back, right? There's something here that they're saying, show the world the real you, purification, share the message of love. Let's rock. So when it comes to being who you are in the space that you are in now, go ahead and just do it. Go for it. Don't question it. Whatever the true and real you is in this space, because I feel like as we elevate, as we move forward, sometimes we can be uncomfortable with presenting this new us to people, right? Because you already know how certain people are in your friend group, family, or what have you, and or you are aware of community opinion, right? It's okay to be aware of it, but it's also okay for you to be yourself. That is very much okay. There's something here that needs to happen, and it needs to happen, and you need to make the decision very, very quickly what it is that you are going to do, how you are going to do it, and stand on your square. They said it, okay? Try not to think about all of the many things and many ways of having a project come to life. Like, you may have all of your strategies down. You may have a to-do list daily, right? And sometimes you may look at your overall vision or your overall view of what it is that you want to accomplish, and it's like, whoa, it can be overwhelming. I get it. They're saying here, just break it down into small steps, right? Break it down into chewable, bite-sized pieces, right? So that you can digest them easily, which is do them and celebrate as you go, little by little, right? However you choose to. They want you to work on your anger, and that has a lot to do with this purification. That has a lot to do with even the environmentalism, because what we ingest, right? And that's on the spiritual, right? Mind, body, spirit, or what have you. What we ingest, what it is that we give our attention to, what it is that is growing and brewing inside of us, is you're either creating chaos or progress. So you're either feeding something beautiful that has a lot to do with all of us, or you're feeding something that it doesn't serve you anymore. Why are you doing that? So it's like, don't give any power to negative words, negative people, negative situations, harsh conditions. Don't give it your power in that sense. Empower it with your positive energy. Empower it with your positive movement, your positive reinforcement, right? That goes back to us decreeing, declaring, and affirming over our selves, over our lives as we move forward, because I'm telling you, we are in a space in this day and age where it's not very it's not easy, okay, to be in a space where you're fighting actual people and who have whatever it is that they have going on. But then you also have this spiritual warfare, and then you also have that you are working on what it is that you are fighting within yourself. That's a lot of fighting going on. You got to choose your battles, okay? Because what I'm getting here is that as we move forward and we move closer to speaking through our higher selves, or allowing our higher selves to speak through us, we begin to purify our environments, right? So with that purification, you want to take in more water, find out what vitamins that you will need, and go ahead and do I was about to say up. Go buy them. Shit. Okay? Well, however you take your vitamins, right? It could be fruit, sublingual, uh, capsules. I don't know your life, but it's very important that you purify your life of negative people. You purify your life of negative situations that you may have been a part of, right? That's okay. So these are the clarifiers. Thank you. Negative people that you just whatever it is, whatever you deem negative at this time, because you may be so sensitive that certain things are triggering you that didn't used to trigger you. You may be so sensitive that certain people who used to trigger you, now it's like, wait a minute, and you want to see things with a clear view, right? You don't want to see things from your animalistic state, right? If you have any issues with your lower back, if you have any issues with your legs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, or what have you, I need you to cleanse, okay? Go back to doing your detoxes on a regular basis. Realize what it is that needs to transpire whenever certain things are off. But I feel like this is a lower body energy. Make sure that you are getting your massages or massaging yourself, baby. I don't know, you like get your boo to massage you, okay? But I think that this is something that is very important with this. Of course it is. A lot of things are housed that are very grounded, right? Again, I look at us as a tree. We are a tree. And the things that are very rooted or deeply rooted and implanted. No, you know the business. Okay. So things that are deeply rooted, it's very important that we remember that we are constantly view it as, if you can do this visualization, because the way that I'm seeing it is a lot of cells and a lot of movement, how blood looks when you look at it under a microscope when it's active, okay? And you are seeing all of these things just moving through your veins, moving through your body, all of these, where to go, what to do, where to go, what to do. So you want to see those as cleansing energy. You can send white light through it. You can send a lot of heart energy through it to clear it out. Let it know that it no longer belongs. Let it know that its purpose has been. You've already fulfilled your purpose. You may go now. It's okay for you to be who you are, but you must go and send it away, because I really see it as little people working inside your body. Okay, and we can take that somewhere, but we're not going there today because we're trying to get riled up for the mudras. Now, there's a lot of transformation going on, and you may be going through a very deep, a significant transformation when it comes to, when the butterfly is released from its chrysalis, right? You want to make sure, you may see a lot of butterflies as well, and I'm talking about peculiar. I don't think that these, like, if you try to look it up, you may not be like, okay, what the fuck? Why can't I find this butterfly? You better take a picture, try to, okay? Try to get it to land on you. Picture, right? But you are going through a massive transformation, so it's very important while you are going through this transformation that you know that things are happening the way that they should, and make sure that you do this prayer or affirm that any opportunity that presents itself, I am open and readily available to walk through the doors. However you affirm that, or however you pray that, or however you are guided, right? Because we want to make sure that in the morning, that's what I was telling them in the self-care. The self-care this week had a lot to do with making sure that you have a journal or something to write with on the side of your bed, right? There were a number of things that went into that, but the one thing that I'm getting for this is that before your feet touch the bed, and I know I've talked about this many times, right? Before your feet touch the floor, in the morning, as soon as you open your eyes, you smile, you say thank you, and you begin to write. You may write before you say thank you, before you smile, right? So that's very, very important. It's very important at this time, and especially for those of you who are really going through this detox, right? You are going through this purification. You're going through this level up. And the good thing about leveling up, and the good thing about graduating, the good thing about doing the work that is required for your spirit to ascend and spiritually expand, right? In this evolution process, what happens is it's going to clear out a lot of people. It's going to clear out a lot of old situations, old patterns, right? And it's going to be important that the things that they show you, the things that they present to you, you realize with your real eye what it is that will be added to your to-do list, what it is that you will add to your alarm or your affirmations, right? Or what you will declare and decree over your life, will have a lot to do with the things that you've already worked through. And so that when they come back up, you have some type of reminder of what what the positive reinforcement will be for that, right? Because you want to continue to be empowered, so that you won't allow anyone or anything to attach to you again, or cord with you, or sit around too long. Because one thing about those lower energies, those lower spirits, they are always waiting for us to, Michael Jackson moonwalk. Okay, back into some shit. Now, it's important that the things that you are going through, many of you may begin to speak a lot about your journey. You may have been holding it in so long, and now it's time for you to write a book. It's time for you to write some poetry. It's time for you to begin to blog. It's time for you to create your social media posts in a way that each one of your posts has something to do with whatever it is that you want to speak out into the world, because this is share a message of love. This is you going out and letting everybody know how good it is for you to be alive, because there may have been some traumatic things that you went through. Okay, please clarify whatever needs to be clarified. It's too many cards, honey. Please clarify whatever needs to be clarified. Completion. You finally figured out this part of your journey. You finally figured out what the missing piece was, what you thought was holding you back. You finally realized everything. Now, that's how it is. I want to ring this bell. That's how it is. You think, right when you think some other things are revealed, or a number of things are unraveled, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, now I know. And then it's like, okay, hold on. And you keep on living. Okay, that's why I say, babe, keep on living. And then it's like, okay, wait a minute. Wait, what is that? Oh, okay, now I really know. And now it's like, now, baby, now I know. At the end of each process, life cycle that we endure, we learn so much. A lot of even the most some of the smallest details that come with the cycle, we sometimes feel as though we may have forgotten, but it always comes back, right? We always remember, and sometime in the future something triggers and like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, let me put some stank in it, and we realize, okay. And also with this completion card, I feel like you got to the point where you realized the last step, the last thing that you needed to do in a situation. Okay, what information do you have for these beautiful people here today that's at the end of a journey and ready to walk into this new part of their life with this new moon energy? Got this white rose right here. You may want to put white flowers on the side of your bed. Maybe you forgot about that. Or put a cup of water, a glass of water on the side of your bed, right? Oh, that glittering bitch. I bought these little shoes for $5. They got glitter, and I've been glittered up. You hear me? I have been glittered up, and I really like it. I got glitter everywhere. It's sparkling everywhere, bitch. Okay. Okay. What do you have for these beautiful people? A glass of water on the side of your bed to pull negative energy in, to keep a clear, a cleansing of sorts as you sleep, depending on the type of person you are. If you are one of those people who wake up with bruises, if you're one of those people who are always touched, or you notice that people are trying to talk to you on the astral realm, and it's like, okay, who the fuck are you, right? Those white flowers will help. A number of things will help, right? Where you are led is where you are fed. But overall, make sure that you are really speaking powerful prayers. Prayer doesn't have to be a whole lot of words. It can be just what comes from the heart, okay? And you let them know, those who came to assist you, right? You let them know what it is that you need covering as you travel. You want protection. Tell them what it is, right? what you need for them to do in order for you to have a safe travel. Okay, thank you. You also want to make sure that you're remembering your dreams. You ask that, I need help remembering my dreams. I need help remembering the things that I need to remember. I would like to see, I would like to talk to, I would like access to. It's also important to write out your to-do list at night. And then you can also place that under your pillow, sleep on it, or whatever it is. Write a letter to your higher self or questions that you have. Put it under your pillow. It helps with so much with the subconsciously. Also, listening to certain audiobooks, having binaural beats, solfeggio frequencies, whatever it is, playing low all throughout the night, all throughout the day. Even love songs help a lot. Uplifting love songs, if that makes sense. Whatever it is. I'm just saying, because you're going through a purification stage, and it's not easy, but it's important that you are mindful while you are going through those. Take the time out necessary to heal. Take the time out that is necessary to really sit in meditation, sit with the one. Take the time out to really be with yourself, okay? Take the time out to be with people of like minds. Take the time out to express yourself to a listening ear that is unbiased. Like, these are, there's so much. Okay, whatever. All right. What information do you have for my beautiful people, honey? Go with the flow, don't try to force the river. Go with the flow, don't try to force the river. Go with the flow, don't try to force the river. The sea of life. Float, float, float on. Float on. Float on. I need to listen to that. I was listening to some R&B before I got on here, some old school, some 90s, not old school, not, old school for me. But whatever. But it's like chill, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the process, right? And when I pulled this card, I was focusing on this, take the first step, right? I feel like it's very, very important that you try to relax, or relax. Tell yourself that I'm relaxed, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected, right? Stop tripping out. Now then, let me see here now. Isolation. Okay? I told you, you're going to have to go. There's some times where you're just going to have to go into that space where you pull back. You may even have some things that are scheduled, reschedule. I do it all the time, baby. Because the one thing that it's important that you remember that people who are for you will get it without you having to go into explaining. People who refuse to get it, people who are selfish, people who want just their way, they're not going to get it. They're not going to get why I need time to myself. I need time, to rest and rejuvenate. I need time to get my mind together. I need time to heal. I need time to process my process, right? Saying that is simple. And if you say something like that to certain people, they just gonna get it. Like, okay, I get it. If you need anything, let me know. Stop calling everybody your friend. Now, and remember, just because people are, I observe people. I'm a people observer. Like how y'all be observing and shit. We observe because we learn through our observations. We learn others, and we learn ourselves and who we are amongst others, right? Clarify whatever you want to, honey. Ordinariness. Go back to the simplicity, the simple things in life. Go back to that space where things were easy to do. Like I was so I enjoy doing certain things so much. Haven't done that in a while. Go do that. Go smell the flowers. Go enjoy seeing how squirrels run their ass up and down the tree looking for nuts, and you see their little jaws do the little thing or whatever they got going on in this season, okay? Because it's more enjoyable when they are it's more enjoyable when they are preparing for hibernation. Be like, say, man, leave me some of them damn acorns. All right? Leave me some of them damn acorns. All right, so here we have, there may be some type of reconciliation that needs to happen. Yeah, there's some type of healing of a situation with the father's side, or the actual father. It may even be your husband. It's a man. Osiris is here. It's important for you to work your magic. Saint Germain is here. Work your magic. Babaji is here for yoga. Work your magic. Make sure that you are clearing and cleansing. He has a beautiful golden ray around him. Some of you, I know in the past we spoke on many of you having that golden ray around you, but I feel like yoga is going to help you with your life force energy, right? It's also going to help you with your solar plexus. It's going to help you with your optimism. It's going to help you with your drive, but in a way that is in alignment with how you were really meant to get things done. Because that's what we learn. We learn the different ways of how we are really meant to get certain things done, with gentleness, ease, and grace, over and over again. Because I know that is something that comes up ever so often for me, and it's like, oh, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, calm down. Let's remember. Let's do this. Let's do that. Pull back. You do your audit. Check yourself. I also get here, you may want to look into energy healing, or that may be something that you picked up from the father's side as well. But what I'm saying here is that you are very sensitive. So you want to make sure that you are creating healthy boundaries. You are sensitive to, you may even be sensitive to the masculine, no, not masculine, the men overall, right? Or masculine men, maybe. But you may be very sensitive. But there's something about energy healing with children, working with children, exercising with children, working with children when it comes to their gifts and their abilities in a way, because some of you are teachers. So you may figure out a way to work with children in a way that it's not weird or awkward, to where they go and tell their parents that I learned how to use my levitation thing I was telling y'all about. Like, what the hell are they teaching you at that school? Okay, now your ass fired. All right, we don't need that. You need to remember that true love is still real, and just go with the romantic. Genevieve is here. Go with the romantic stirrings of your heart when it comes to what it is that you want, right? Some of you are coming together with someone who you're going to be with for a very long time. Okay, outsider. So you may even be in that space where, while you are being very sensitive, White Tara is here, you may be very sensitive when it comes to everything and everyone around you, and you may feel, like I said, I told you. See, that's the thing. I told you. I see it. Take time out for yourself and process your process, okay? Because if you go out into the wilderness before it's time, you're half a caterpillar. You ain't a butterfly yet. So now you out there, you don't know, how you fit in. You feel uncomfortable everywhere. You haven't integrated these new energies that have come through, the new you, this new power, this new gift. You haven't honed it fully, and now you're feeling awkward. Now you out here feeling like you're going through your ugly duckling phase that I don't know, everybody didn't go through it. I know I went through it, and I go through it over and over again, right? You go through your ugly duckling stage, and it's like, everyone's so this and that and this and that. Like, you need to calm down. Carry your ass back in the house, okay? Because look at you. I'm just not welcome anywhere. No one really gets it. Look at you losing your damn cool. If anxiety is something that has been affecting you here lately, or it's important that you really ground. Walk it down. What triggered it? Okay, because that's where it starts. What triggered it? Was this self-triggered, or was this something outside of you? Where are you feeling things at, right? Because you're gonna feel it somewhere. Okay, breathe. Look at what I used to do is visualize myself walking backwards from a building until it got smaller and smaller and smaller, because I needed to calm down. Okay, so that's very important. But with this outsider card, I really feel as though maybe some of you from childhood, excuse me, can't get loud at night, man. Y'all know that. But some of you maybe something. Okay, there it is. Shit, I was gonna end the video. Maybe there are some things that had triggered you lately that stem from your childhood. Maybe you are coming to the realization that you don't need what you thought you needed when it comes to this material world. That's part of your elevation. You begin to release and realize that, you know, what I thought mattered doesn't matter. Who I thought I was and the way I thought I was. I thought that was the way I was supposed to be. But no, go back to what it is that you remember. What made you change from when you were a child? What was the conditioning? What was the restrictions? What was the peer pressure? What was fed into you that wasn't right? Like, you probably want to wear your clothes like this. Okay, you can do that. Oh no, Jimmy, you can't wear your other suspender like that. They're meant to be worn like this. Like, man, whatever. Why can't I crisscross out here wearing their clothes backwards? But I gotta wear my clothes. I like to be different. And they were like, no, you can't be different. So you felt like an outsider of your life, and now it's time for you to. You have the key now. That was that piece of the puzzle. You have the key to unlock your greatness. You have the key to unlock what it is, who you are. Who are you? Be you. The fuck? If you're over here on this channel, you already know the vibes, because you know, this is where the people come who may have been, you know, beat down, torn down. They're actual black sheep, right? Or just people who are have a lot of fear of being themselves. Oh my goodness, here we go. I'm not getting into all this stuff over here, because there is a lot of darkness that held someone back. There's a lot of things that happen in life that held you back. There are a lot of things that happen in life that you were afraid, you know, to walk out and just be you. If you want to wear a boa, okay, with flip-flops, okay, with your wig on backwards, okay, or with your hair spiked up, you want to wear a boa, just whatever it is that you want to wear it with. Do that. You got the right to. You have the right to. You have the right to be you, as long as you ain't hurt nobody, infiltrate nobody else's space. You're doing things according to your assignment. That's your life. We're all whole, separate, and unique. If you made it this far, please drop a key in the comments to let me know that, bitch, you got the key. Bitch, I got the key. Don't put that down now, because they'll, you know, we don't need no trouble over here, because we got to still, you know, get these little messages set up here. Okay. And remember, we are about love and progress, and everything is a process, right? Nobody is beating you down. Nobody, you have no right to beat nobody down. No one has the right to beat you down. You have the right to be where you are, as long as you ain't stepping on no toes, right? And that's subjective shit, I guess, whatever, Chad. But at the end of the day, I do love you. At the end of the day, I wish that nothing but the best for you, but I also wish that you are just, you know, happy in your skin. Who else skin you gonna get in? Nobody's.